Hello, hello, hello. Guess what time it is?
It's time for Better Together with Ryno and Demi.
Woo!
Episode 4.
4. Not 44, just 4. It's really amazing. It's episode 4 and I'm so ecstatic, so happy. And you know, it gives me this fun feel to know that we're actually doing something really amazing. We're sharing our life story with someone else. And that someone else could be you watching. Yes, I'm speaking to you watching right now. It could literally be just for you or for everyone else out there. And that's why we're doing this, just to have fun, because life should be more about fun. Yes, you should be serious at points, but just let's have fun. The 2026, I like to say this, so this is my catchphrase for 2026. So 2026, I'm in the mix, which means be there. Be where your feet are. Be where the fun is at. Just be present. And less of me and more of we, right?
More of him.
And more of him. That's so important. So let's get to today's episode. It's really fun. So episode 4 of Better Together with Ryno and Demi. It's going to be all about combination. Now, I don't want to take this out of context, but combination meaning like we are better than me in a few aspects. Now, I'm not going to give you any financial advice. I'm just going to share with you what works for me and Demi. For example, what I mean about commitment was at our previous episodes, and we spoke about it a little bit. The commitment book. And this leans so beautifully into today's episode of we. So it's going to be really powerful. For example, what we've been doing, me and Demi, is we've been combining our savings and putting it in one account. Now, what that means for us, and yet again, I'm not going to give any financial advice. I'm not in a position to do that for you. But what I am in a position is share our story. So, for example, we've been combining our savings. So instead of getting interest on my saving and she's getting interest on her saving, we combine that so it's a bigger lump sum, so you get interest on the bigger lump sum. So it's just the accumulative aspects of it is really working, and we've been seeing and tracking the difference as well. If more in another person, because I know that's something really difficult to do, putting your trust in someone else. Because let's say, for example, let's make a good example. You are a fantastic biologist. Now, you know everything about biology, but now your friend is also maybe a biologist, and now you have to put your faith in that person, for example, and trust that person in doing the job as good as you think you can do it. Really hard. So I'll make it more practical. I love driving car, okay? I love being the one to drive car, for example, and I know Demi is a great driver. I have to trust her enough to tell her, hey, babes, you get in the driver's seat, I'll get in the passenger seat, you drive, I trust you. And then what I mean about that, you really trust that person. So that's what we're going to talk about. And that's what I'm going to share today. Better together, put your faith in someone else, make it a we aspect from everything, from not just savings. Like I said, I'm not going to give you financial advice, just some fun advice. What's been working for me and Demi? We've been making decisions. Every night we sit down and we discuss what is our game plan for the next day. So for example, tonight again, we're going to sit, we put an hour out in our commitment book to go and sit. And now we're going to discuss what is our game plan for tomorrow. What are we going to be doing at 9 a.m.? Just to let you know, we are currently on holiday and still we're not letting our habits die down because it's holiday. You have to be active, be proactive, be determined. Chase your dreams, because that's what's going to work. So tonight we're going to be doing our commitments again. We're going to be discussing our game plan for tomorrow. And together we are going to decide what is our best game plan for tomorrow. We're going to be consistent. We're going to be loving and caring. And we're going to see perspective and perception of myself and the other person as well. Really important about that. Demi, anything you would like to add?
So, just one thing I want to remind you of today. Live as if it's your last day. Because remember, tomorrow isn't promised. And I think a lot of us get very complacent and comfortable with, we'll do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is not guaranteed. So give that kiss. Say that I love you. Send that text. Reach out to the people and just send the love that you have in your heart, because tomorrow is not promised to you. Yesterday is long gone, and all you have is exactly that.
That's
Today
so
is
powerful.
a present so beautifully wrapped for you to
So
enjoy.
powerful. That's really good. Thank you, Demi. That's amazing. Bringing that point up. Wow. I really look at you as a woman of so many talents, and I love you to bits. But that's really important. And think of it this way. Thank you, love. Think of it this way. You get born one day. Physically, on that one day you get born. If you pass away, it's in that one day. So you actually only live one day. Mind blown. Not physically one day, but you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
So you only have that one day, because that one day is what's going to make the things happen. And tomorrow you only have that day. Everything will happen in that day, and so on and so on and so on. I'm not saying don't have a 5-year plan and a 10-year plan. Have a 20-year plan. I think
50-year plan.
we have a 200-year plan.
I like that.
We have a 200-year plan. Yeah, but we're working on that one. But we're gonna have some fun. Remember, put fun in everything. 2026, be in the mix, have fun, and reach out to more people, befriend more people, and be the person you want to see the world be. All right, we love you lots. If I don't see you again, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Ryno and Demi signing out, episode 4 of Better Together with Ryno and Demi. Have a great day. Goodbye.